guys, and welcome to my end of the year book tag. Title down below, you know what this is about, but I will link the questions and everything in the original tag post down below. And I'm so excited to do this. I've seen it floating around and I've been wanting to do it, but I'm like, it's not the end of the year yet. Maybe I should do it in December, but I think I'm going to do 12 Days of Christmas again this year, which is really fun. So we're looking up for that. So I decided to do this one now. So we have like a month and a half-ish to the end of the year. And the very first question definitely has to deal with the end of the year. It's what books have you not read yet that you would like to finish before the end of the year? Or no, it's what books have you not finished, like you've read part of. So there are two books. One of them is Sherwood, and I checked it out because I loved Megan Spooner's, I think it was like a Beauty and the Beast retelling I read by her, and I really loved that and it was fun. And so I checked out Sherwood and I never rechecked it out, and I've read like half of it, and that story, out of like the 100+ books I've read this year, that story is one of the most distinct stories in my mind. Like I can remember where I left off and everything. So I really do want to recheck that out. The other one is Educated by Tara Westover, and this one, neither one of these books I put down because they were boring or I wasn't interested in them. It's just other books came up, like library books came up, or books that I was listening to an audiobook that were going to be expired soon. So yeah, I just put them before other ones. But this book was reading really, really well. I'm only like a third of the way into this one. But yeah, this is really good so far. It is a non-fiction based story about a girl whose family was survivalists, and she goes off and gets educated later in life. I'm still in the beginning part of her life, and some crazy stuff is going down. I'm like to the point, if you've read the book, like where her mom has gotten injured, and it's just like, what? Yeah. So question number two is, do you have an autumnal book that transitions into the end of the year? So I'm guessing a fall book that transitions into winter, or winter books. So there are a few winter books I've picked up recently. And then yeah, One Day in December was fun last year, or earlier this year, and I should have waited for it. I don't think I have a real autumnal book. Oh, this would be so good too. And so these are books I haven't read. I have one more somewhere that is just Christmassy. Okay, so I've got a bunch actually. I've got a bunch of books. So all three of these books are books based in Alaska and Christmas, which is so fun because this year I went in Alaska, not looking for Alaska. I just watched a TV show for that. I did read that book a few years ago, but not that one. Alaskan Wild by K.A. Tucker, whatever that book is. Such a good book. Had so much fun with it. So I got a bunch of other Christmas books, and I read One Day in December this year. Also really good. So I've got three. One by Mary Kay Andrews, and then two by Debbie McComber, which are definitely Christmassy, one of them. And then this one's called The Christmas Promise. So, I mean, those all three are all winter. This one is autumnal, I would say, and it's Finding Frasier. This has got to be going to the top of my list. This is about a girl, and she's no such luck with love, and it's by Casey Dyer. But yeah, she's in love with James Alexander Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser, how we all know from Outlander. It's just, I gotta read it. I think it'd be a great transition. The next one is there new releases you're waiting for? So yeah, right now as I'm filming this, one book is Queen of Nothing hasn't came out yet in November, and no, Supernova has. I'm just waiting for it at the library. But Queen of Nothing has not come out yet, and neither has Starless Sea. So Queen of Nothing is the third in a series by Holly Black, and I'm so excited for it. And then Starless Sea is by Erin Morgenson, the person that wrote The Night Circus. Absolutely love The Night Circus, so I'm still waiting for those two. And in December, Colleen Hoover has a new book releasing, and it's Regretting You. And I'm excited for that because I got into Colleen Hoover this year, and I've really liked her books so far. So, yeah, I'm excited for that one. What are 3 reads you would like to read before the end of the year? And let's just say they're not those new releases, or not the other half. I don't know. I think maybe this book I'd like to read before the end of the year. I'd like to finish Educated. I'd like to finish Sherwood. So like they're in my scope. And I'd like to finish that new release by Holly Black, Queen of Nothing. I think those are all the ones like I would really want to finish. I know I'm gonna finish because I'm so close to it. It's like Lost and Found. It's like a library story where a girl finds a book that she had written the stories, and there's like a mystery, but of where it came from and how it came from, because the person that's dedicated in it, she knows is, or she thinks is dead or knows is dead. So I'm close to the end of that one as well. But yeah, I don't have any books that I'm like, I gotta read them, because I feel like I've read a lot of books this year. So if all of them get dropped, well, whatever. Just read them next year. Is there a book you can still think would shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Yes. So one of them is Educated, and I don't know, maybe because fiction and nonfiction are really hard to pair, but it might be my best nonfiction of the year. I wouldn't be surprised. The other one I've been thinking about picking up maybe in December is this one, and it's Where the Crawdads Sing by Della Owens, and everybody absolutely rants and raves and absolutely loves this book. So this kicked off other books off my top 10 list. I don't know if it'll make number one, but I do have really high hopes for this one. I just don't know if I'm going to get to it this year, but this would be the one I think that would kick off the most off my like fiction list that I have currently going right now. And then, have you already started making plans for 2020? No. Like I said, I've already started making my end of the year list, like what were my best of 2019, of course. But no, I usually plan that video, like what to look out for in 2020. I think I'll plan it closer to December, because I just kind of don't have time right now to do December. It'll probably be like more the last week in November. I'll start planning those in 12 Days of Christmas. And so then maybe I will, but no, there's nothing like I can think of that I know is coming out next year that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to read it. Maybe, well, Bookish Boyfriends, I've really liked those so far, and I think there's another one coming out next year. But I don't know if there's other series that I'm just like, ooh, maybe King of Scars. I don't know if she's releasing another one next year. I don't know if she is. Lee Bardugo. That would be cool if she was, though. I'd have to look into that. So yeah, I have none right now. I'm in the middle of a bunch of series, and I have no idea when their next book launches are. But yeah, we'll see. But no, I have not yet. But that is my end of the year book tag, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye.